Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll break down unsupervised learning in the simplest way possible. So let's get started. What is unsupervised learning? Unsupervised learning is a type of machine learning algorithm where the model learns from the on-level training datasets. This algorithm discovers hidden patterns, structures, and relationships within the data without any prior knowledge of the outcomes. That means the model has only input parameter as we don't provide output parameter to our model. So the model is basically learning without supervision. Let's see an example of unsupervised machine learning algorithm. So for input, we have collection of large set of tigers, camels, horses dataset, but these data are unlabeled. Then algorithm is trained with these raw datasets. In the interpretation stage, the model figures out how to organize raw datasets based on inherent patterns and structures. Then, algorithm is all about choosing unsupervised learning algorithms such as clustering, anomaly detections, or other in order to find the patterns in the data. After that, the processing happens, where the algorithm is applied on the data and a machine would find which one is tiger, camel, or horse. Then, finally, as a result, we will get our expected output. Unsupervised learning process. Now let's discuss a basic unsupervised learning process. The first is collect data. At first we collect raw data like text, numbers, images and so on. Then pre-processing. We clean the raw and unlabeled data by handling missing values, removing repetitive data, normalizing and so on. Then there is a model selection. We choose machine learning algorithms such as clustering. After that we have model training. Here the model is fed with the training data so the algorithm finds the patterns or the structure in the data. And next is evaluation, where we evaluate the model to see its performance. And then finally we use the model. Since there are no correct outputs to compare, we don't use accuracy like in supervised learning. So this is the basic flow of unsupervised machine learning. Now let's see the types of unsupervised learning. Types of unsupervised learning. There are three main types of unsupervised learning: clustering, association rule algorithm, dimensionality reduction. Now let's go and see each of them. Clustering. Clustering is grouping of unlabeled data into clusters based on their similarities or differences. The goal of clustering is to identify patterns or the structures in the data. The real-world examples are pattern recognition, image segmentation, customer segmentation, and so on. Association rule method. An association rule is a rule-based technique for discovering relationships between parameters in large dataset. They are used for market basket analysis. Market basket analysis is a data mining technique which is used for better understanding of customer purchasing patterns based on the relationship between different products. For example, the customer purchase patterns. Different shops use this algorithm to find the association among the sale of one product with respect to another product according to customers' behavior. For instance, if a customer buys shoes, then he or she may also buy socks or slippers or boots. It seems like in Amazon's term that these customers who bought this item also bought. Dimensionality reduction. Dimensionality reduction is a technique used for reducing the number of features or dimensions in a dataset while also preserving the integrity of data as much as possible. This feature is used when the number of features in dataset is large, and this process is typically used in pre-processing stage. This process is performed because visualizing data in more than 3 dimensions is very difficult. If the dimension is reduced from high to low, then it also lowers the computational load and it increases the speed and efficiency. The example is like in visualizing high dimensional data or the data compression, image recognition, and so on. Unsupervised learning applications. The applications of unsupervised learning are in recommendation systems for various products and services, customer segmentation for personalized marketing, natural language processing to categorize articles, anomaly detection in cybersecurity and finance, computer vision for object recognition, medical imaging for image detection, segmentation, and so on, climate support for weather analysis, data compression, and feature extraction in deep learning. Therefore, These are some of the applications of unsupervised learning. Now let's move to the next chapter. Unsupervised learning algorithms. Now let's see some popular algorithms used in unsupervised learning. In clustering, we have K-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, density-based clustering, spectral clustering, Gaussian mixer models. In association rule method, we have a priori algorithm, eclat algorithm, FP growth algorithm, and in dimensionality reduction, we have principal component analysis, PCA, linear discriminant analysis, LDA, factor analysis, autoencoders, and so on. So these are some of the unsupervised learning algorithms, and each algorithm has different strength depending on the dataset and the goal. And I will make separate video for these algorithms, that's why keep watching my channel. Okay, that's all for today. We have discussed what is unsupervised learning, its example, and how it works. If you are enjoying this machine learning series, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. This will give me motivation to create more videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.